Hi there, Mary Farias here with 5 minutes is better than nothing of personal development. We're studying my book, How to Study Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. We are on chapter 10, The Power of the Mastermind, and I'm reading from page 242. He says, the human mind is a form of energy, a part of it being spiritual in nature. When the minds of two people are coordinated in a spirit of harmony, the spiritual units of energy of each mind form an affinity, which constitutes the psychic phase of the mastermind. The mastermind principle, or rather the economic feature of it, was first called to my attention by Andrew Carnegie over 25 years ago. Discovery of this principle was responsible for the choice of my life's work. Mr. Carnegie's mastermind group consisted of a staff of approximately 50 men, with whom he surrounded himself for the definite purpose of manufacturing and marketing steel. He attributed his entire fortune to the power he accumulated through this mastermind. Analyze the record of any man who has accumulated a great fortune and many of those who have accumulated modest fortunes, and you will find that they have either consciously or unconsciously employed the mastermind principle. Great power can be accumulated through no other principle. Energy is nature's universal set of building blocks, out of which she constructs every material thing in the universe, including man and every form of animal and vegetable life. Through a process which only nature completely understands, she translates energy into matter. Nature's building blocks are available to man in the energy involved in thinking. Man's brain may be compared to an electric battery. It absorbs energy from the ether, which permeates every atom of matter and fills the entire universe. It is a well-known fact that a group of electric batteries will provide more energy than a single battery. It is also a well-known fact that an individual battery will provide energy in proportion to the number and capacity of the cells it contains. The brain functions in a similar fashion. This accounts for the fact that some brains are more efficient than others and leads to the significant statement, a group of brains coordinated, connected, in a spirit of harmony will provide more thought energy than a single brain, just as a group of electric batteries will provide more energy than a single battery. This is significant. If we can get behind the idea that every person that we come in contact with has the ability to meet with us and get into a spirit of harmony in some way, then we can know that we can associate with anyone. And I want to say that because not everybody is always on our same frequency. And that's what Napoleon Hill is talking about. Not everybody is going to be on the same frequency. But if we are on, let's say, a bus with a bunch of different people, and we're all thinking about getting to the right place at the right time, we're in a spirit of harmony. You don't even have to know those other people, but you're in a spirit of harmony with those people. So what he's saying is if we can get into harmony on something, like Andrew Carnegie talks about the fact that he wanted to manufacture and market steel. No, they didn't have to have anything else in common except for that. That spirit of harmony, they're operating on that frequency. If we can get everybody in the group thinking on that same frequency, then the group of brains together is more powerful than one mind, than Andrew Carnegie's one brain by himself, right? So think about when I began to mastermind on things and I started writing, finding co-authors to write this Discovering Something Greater book. We were in a spirit of harmony to create this book. We wanted to send a coordinated message to our reader, a very specific type of reader, right? And so what we did was we figured out who that reader was in our minds, and we created an avatar, and then we wrote to her. And this book was in a spirit of harmony. We were all seeking the same thing. So even though we wrote from different perspectives, we were all writing in a spirit of harmony to the same person. Now, it became a very powerful book, and we are very proud of it. So think about that. Think about coordinating your mind in a spirit of harmony with another and see what happens.